Probably the only time you're gonna see me wear makeup this entire video. What's up, guys? I'm Jules. If you're new here, welcome. So, you wanna lose weight, but you don't wanna diet. I get that, I've been there. You might also be wondering, why should I watch this video? Do you actually know what you're doing, Jules? What gives you the credibility? Well, I'm not a personal trainer, I'm not a nutritionist, but I have tried a shit ton of diets, and I can tell you right now, they don't work long term. I was the girl who was always on some sort of diet, whether I was doing keto or paleo or vegan or the Whole30 or not eating any carbohydrates, which is insane. But when I finally stopped dieting, that's when my body changed. And I went from looking like this to this in a few months. That's 20 pounds. And really, it's not even about the number for me, it's about how I felt. You might be wondering, oh, Jules, did you exercise a lot? Or are there other things you're not telling us? I actually exercised more in this photo than this photo. And I appreciate my body so much more than I did when I was on all those diets. So I'm gonna show you guys what I eat in a week. It's not a diet, it's just food that I enjoy, that my body craves. And I'll show you how dieting really isn't the answer. So hit that like and subscribe if you wanna see more of my videos, and let's get into it. Monday, I kicked it off with an adaptogen latte. I'm not a big coffee drinker anymore. I used to be really into it, but now I like to seek alternatives that have lower caffeine. One thing I will say about myself is that I am a huge convenience eater. This means that I do choose a lot of options just because it's easy to make. So oatmeal ends up being one of my top choices most of the time. I usually just add a little bit of peanut butter, a little bit of mixed berries, and some cinnamon and call it a day. If you told me I'd be eating oatmeal a few years ago, I probably wouldn't believe you, because I did have a huge aversion to carbohydrates for a super long time. I thought that I wasn't gonna be able to get fit, wasn't gonna be able to be skinny enough if I ate carbohydrates, but frankly, that's just not true, and now they're one of the biggest components of my diet. Staying true to this statement, I went for some avocado toast for lunch. I seriously went years without even touching carbohydrates or bread because I thought that I couldn't be skinny and I couldn't be fit if I had carbohydrates, but in reality, my body craves those things, and my head functions a lot better and my body functions a lot better when I fuel it properly. So I wanna make sure that I have a good source of carbs, fat, and protein here with the eggs, avocado, and the bread, just to make sure I maintain a balanced diet throughout the day. I love avocado toast so much, and it is such a relief to be able to eat whatever I want these days. Saying no to diet culture and saying no to all these rules to be fit has been one of the most freeing experiences of my entire life.
I might make this into a sandwich. I just love avocado toast.
I love food, I'll say it. I love to eat. I love to eat diverse things. I love to eat carbohydrates. I love to eat things that are deemed typically unhealthy by other people, and all these things make me happy, and it doesn't mean that I can't be fit. That being said, I do still really care about nutrition a lot, and I'm having a quick smoothie as a snack in the afternoon because I'm still hungry after lunch. So the smoothie comes in a pre-packaged, but yes, I'm gonna add a banana to that, and I'm gonna add protein powder to it, and I'm gonna add probably peanut butter as well, just because I like those things, and those things fill me up, but I know that I don't wanna be hungry later. Restricting calories is not the answer. I used to be so focused on what I couldn't have. I used to be so focused on restricting calories and what things were on the no list and what things were on the yes list, but these days I focus a lot more on what nutrients I could be eating in my body, and I add food to things, and I consume more calories. And when I listen to my body, I know I'll be eating the right amount for me. So at the end of the day, if you want the sandwich, have the sandwich. The root cause of a lot of weight gain in the first place is attempts to restrict. So when we restrict ourselves, we crave more and we eat more than we would if we let our body have what it actually needed in the first place.
For dessert, because I'm still hungry, I just made this yogurt bowl. It's just Greek yogurt, pecans, raspberries, and banana.
It's here. It's Tuesday. The time is now. My best friend's arrived. My matcha. If you know me, you know I love my morning collagen matcha. I talk about it all the time. I've turned a bunch of my friends onto it. Makes my day and it makes me happy. I went ahead and threw together just a quick smoothie this morning with some fruit, some protein powder, and some peanut butter, just because I am in a bit of a rush this morning. I have a lot of computer work to do, and as I mentioned, I am a convenience eater a lot of the time. I wanted to make sure that I got in a good dose of carbohydrates with the fruit though, and some protein with the protein powder, and some fat with that peanut butter. This probably won't keep me full for super long, so I might have an early lunch this afternoon, I think. I went ahead and threw together a quick stir fry for lunch, just heated up some brown rice in the microwave, threw some vegetables together with some coconut aminos and some olive oil on the stove, and then baked a little bit of tofu, soaked in some coconut aminos.
I realized I went a little more plant-based this week. Unintentionally, I just didn't really have meat at my house. But this is a meal that I know that's easy for me to adjust, and I know that makes me feel good at the end of the day. I quickly after that was hungry again and threw together some rice cakes with some peanut butter and some chocolate chips just because I had a little bit of a sweet tooth craving going on. And I knew that I was going to go to dinner with my boyfriend in a couple of hours, so I didn't want to be too full. If you don't know this about me yet, you will soon. I am a huge peanut butter and chocolate fan. I will eat it pretty much every single day. I'll put peanut butter on almost everything, and it makes me super happy, and I love it. Thinking back to the last few years of my life, there's so many times that I was invited to go to a restaurant and I wouldn't go because I was afraid there wasn't going to be something there that I could eat, or I'd eat before going to the restaurant, or I'd order something but make so many modifications to try to fit some sort of diet that I made up in my head that I really wasn't living.
She's getting fries. Do something cool. Yeah, that's cool. I'm zooming in.
Just look at these babies. How could I tell myself I was never going to have fries again?
Open her up.
Smell it. No, I was talking to the camera. Yeah, it's good.
Once I said no to that whole diet culture that I was living in for so long and let myself really have the things that I enjoy and branch out and try new things and eat the fried fish and eat the fries, my whole life changed, and I found that I really didn't crave this food that often, and also I really didn't eat as big of a portion size as I would if I would have binged on something if I felt like I was breaking a diet rule.
Yum. Can you put like a thing over like...
I can do the humming noises.
One for me. One for you.
Stop. That's really good.
It's so good.
You're the damage.
I just housed it.
Rude.
We're back at it again with the matcha. Like I said, I'm a creature of habit. I'm a little bit less hungry this morning, so I'm gonna wait to eat for a bit and just get some work done ahead of time. What do you know? I'm having oatmeal again. Like I said, I am a creature of habit, and I'm also lacking a little bit of creativity this week. But I'm a girl who knows what she likes, and I'm a girl who knows what she wants to eat. So I'm just going with a little bit of protein powder, cinnamon, and almond butter this morning. And if I don't have everything that I'm craving or don't have everything that I would like to include to get all the nutrients in, that's totally fine. Not every meal is going to be perfect. Sometimes you just have to use what you have. I do find that I tend to go a little bit more simple in the morning because I do like to cook up a storm in the afternoon. So I'm making some kind of breakfast tacos for lunch today with some eggs and some mixed vegetables, some avocado, and some black beans. I used to only go for egg whites instead of the whole egg, just again for those low calories. I actually do love the taste of the whole egg way more, and I do love the healthy fats that you get from the egg yolk as well. Really what I was eating in my last diet was a lot of protein. It was a lot of meats, a lot of egg whites, a lot of protein bars, protein shakes, and then I would have some steamed vegetables, and that was pretty much it. And realistically, did I lose weight? Yes, but ultimately it was super short-lived, and I ended up gaining a lot more weight than I lost.
This is gonna seem like so contradictory to everything that I've said because I swear I'm not on a diet, but I got a salad for dinner. I just was not in the mood to cook today because I just did not have a good day, but I wanted to get a lot of different nutrients in, and it's down the street from my house, and I still do believe in nutrition and I enjoy it a lot, and I want to make my body feel good today. Because if my head and my heart don't feel good, at least my body can feel good, you know? Just look at all of these goodies in here though. It looks so freaking good. I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate for sitting in front of the TV while I eat because I know you're technically not supposed to do that. You're supposed to pay attention to your food. But you know, I picked my battles and I was in the mood to watch some TV while I ate, so it's what I did. Oh yeah, and then I drank some wine and I made some blondies. It was a really bad day, guys, and I wanted some comfort food, and I'm really glad that I did. They tasted amazing. Started my day off the usual way with some matcha. Who is surprised? Not me. Hot.
So my day was a little bit messed up today because I did work out in the morning, so my eating schedule was out of whack, but I went ahead and had a banana, and then I had some avocado toast right afterwards, and it was amazing. Just looking at it, it's making me drool right now. I followed this up with a blondie later today. As I said, it was a weird day, so I kind of had to cram in snacks between lunch and dinner. I didn't really have a big breakfast, so I had a blondie, and then I went back for a second blondie because they were really freaking amazing, and I could not resist. that is it for the sugar for me today. I've definitely had more than I usually do, and I can feel it. It tasted delicious. So happy I did it. I'm gonna pump the brakes though for now. It's Friday and I mixed it up today and I got an iced coffee from my coffee shop because hashtag treat yourself. Oh, I forgot to mention last night after dinner I actually had one more of those little blondies that I made, and I also had a hard kombucha, which is a little bit alcoholic. Didn't film that because I was at my friend's house and completely forgot, but wanted to keep it real and update you guys. I kind of hate myself for this now because you're probably like, wow, how many times can this girl make oatmeal? But you know, we're doing it one more time. Just doing some protein powder, pecan butter, banana, and mixed berries, and some cinnamon today to round out this Friday. I had some leftovers for lunch today. It was just that rice, stir-fried vegetables, and that tofu from earlier this week. Cooking for one has its perks. And then follow this up again with some peanut butter, chocolate chips, and some rice cakes. Again, not super creative, but this is what my body was craving at the time. And then I went ahead and cooked up a big stir fry for dinner. So I had some tempeh that I cooked with some coconut aminos and some honey, some stir fry that I cooked with coconut aminos again and sriracha, and then I cooked up some sweet potato noodles that I was gonna top all of this with. I love giving myself a little bit of runway to practice and play with my meals because I feel like it does help me diversify my diet a little bit, and it does help me find some really good gems in the kitchen. I'm honestly amazed with how much food I can consume and also how my perception of food has actually changed over the course of the years. I've learned a lot about myself and a lot about my body and a lot about what my body needs to perform at its best and to feel its greatest. When I wasn't eating enough, I struggled with a lot of sleep issues, a lot of hormonal acne issues, and a lot of mental health issues as well. But addressing this one issue, which was just fueling my body and making sure I was getting the nourishment that I need, really helped me overcome a lot of long-term health issues that I was facing, and also increase my overall happiness and satisfaction with my own body and my own fitness and my own life. At the end of the day, we're all in charge of our own health and happiness. If you want to lose weight, I get it. I've been there. If you want to do it because of societal pressures, maybe reevaluate what kind of media you're exposing yourself to or what kind of friends you surround yourself with. If you want to do it for yourself, that's great. But I'm telling you right now, going on a diet is not the answer. Paying attention to your own body, your own body's needs, and its own intuition is really what's going to help you achieve this goal and sustain these results for a long time.
All right, that is it, my friends. I hope you liked the video. If you did, please hit that subscribe button and please hit like. I'm gonna be uploading new videos once a week. Bye, guys.